Iowa is officially a federal disaster. This week, President Trump granted the declaration after much of the state was shredded by a 14-hour-long windstorm called a derecho. It happened early last week. Adriana Diaz now on the severe damage to people and crops.
This massive storage bin was no match for last week's derecho.
This came crashing down. I've never seen anything like it.
Hurricane-force winds plowed through Dennis Campbell's Iowa farm and much of the Midwest last week, leaving behind hurricane-like aftermath.
Just look at this mangled metal.
Yeah, this is tough stuff. This is not tinker toy stuff.
The weather struck fast and right before what was supposed to be a great corn harvest.
Oh, wow, these are almost flattened back here.
So we're standing in a 290-acre field of what I would call essentially flat corn. This will be very difficult to harvest.
The storm has cost Campbell more than $2 million. Insurance will cover most of it, but none of the lost time.
We're taking incredible risks out here on a daily basis with our business, with our livelihoods.
The damages statewide are in the billions. Tens of thousands are still without power, and in Cedar Rapids, some are living in tents. The derecho, which means straight in Spanish, sped across 770 miles straight through the Corn Belt. 36 counties in Iowa, about a third of the state, sustained severe damage affecting millions of acres of crops.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, not as far as the widespread nature of this wind event.
Mark Lake is an agronomist at Iowa State University.
After the storm, we knew that there was going to be corn that was laying flat, but then as we got into the latter part of the week, we started to see the husks starting to turn brown, which told us that the severity of the wind probably did break off roots, hindering its ability to take up water and nutrients.
Why should Americans living in cities who have no connection to the heartland care about what's happening here?
Well, this corn crop is affecting the livestock producers already. The other thing is that we're all producing food that we're all eating.
American farmers are also weathering a trade war with China and a pandemic that cut demand for ethanol, a renewable fuel derived from corn.
We'll rebuild. We'll come back. We'll work through it.
Here in the heartland, one thing there's a bounty of is resilience. Adriana Diaz, CBS News, Grand Mound, Iowa.